And yes, sir, you're welcome back. If you are just joining us, you're on to Royal Television, and the program right on your screen is Spot Box. Like I told you, the program comes up every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and equally Saturdays. And equally, if you're just joining us, a total of 75 million francs, 75.9 million francs equally has why not coming to a conclusion between an agreement with Faker Foot and Bet Power to why not boost the financial credibility of the Guinness Super League, and a total of 25,000 francs equally will be awarded to the players of the winning teams for eligible games. And this is going to be a booster to the why not female league in Cameroon. And equally, these are the developments surrounding the Guinness Super League of this particular season. And that agreement was signed yesterday between Faker Foot and Bet Power, and away from the Guinness Super League and that financial booster equally for the team. Let's talk about the fastest man in Cameroon, and that is Emmanuel Eseme. Mind you that Sportbox doesn't only talk about football but other various disciplines. Mind you, last week we told you about the race that took place in the Garwa, that is the horses race. For the first time, he hosted more than 4 countries. We had Nigerians, we had Chadians, Malians, and other countries participating in that particular horses race. And now let's talk about Emmanuel Eseme, the fastest man in Cameroon, who has just written his name in the history books after becoming the first Cameroonian ever to run the 100 meters under 10 seconds, and he finished that particular race at the 2nd position, competing at the Diamond League in Rome. The sprint sensation crossed the finish line in an incredible 9.94 seconds, 9 minutes 94 seconds, finishing just behind American superstar Noah Leeson, and that is it, a new national record. First Cameroonian under 10 seconds to have run this particular race, and a historic moment for Cameroon athletics. And equally to tell you that for years, many believe this day will never come, but Emmanuel Eseme equally has proven and why not written his name in the golden book of this particular race. And equally, we want to say congratulations to Emmanuel Eseme for this mind-blowing record so far, running the 100 meters for the men category under 10 minutes, because he finished the race with 9 minutes and just few seconds. And equally away from Emmanuel Eseme, let's talk about what is happening with Mali, despite the fact that the Malians didn't qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but they are re-strategizing on their squad as they have a new head coach. And equally, this particular new head coach is to help the Malian team to restructure themselves as they prepare for the 2027 African Cup of Nations. And right on your screen is Anthony Da Silva, who will host or why not be the head coach of the Malians national team. We equally want to extend why not a handful congratulations to Anthony Da Silva as he's going to be heading the Malian squad. And away from Mali, let's travel back to Cameroon, right to Yaoundé, where the El Clasico of the MTN Elite One Championship results are already known. And that game was supposed to, it was between Colombe Sportif of Nja and Lobo and the likes of Unisport of Bafang. And that game ended in favor of Colombe Sportif of Nja and Lobo, where they defeated Unisport 3-1. Mind you, we have the likes of Enojud equally who fight in the curtain raiser, and equally to tell you that in Limbe last week, Sunday, Enojud equally scored the last goal of Colombe Sportif of Nja and Lobo, the game putting them against Victoria United at the Ngemomi Sports Stadium. And now let's take you to Yaoundé to have a little bit of a highlight of how that particular game played between Unisport and equally Colombe Sportif of Nja and Lobo, and what Coach Richard Towa equally had to say after 90 minutes of play. We take you to Yaoundé.
Yes, sorry for my English here, but it's very, very difficult to take 1 point here in Bamenda. If you look last time, if you look how Bamenda play, house is very, very difficult for the opponent to take that one. But we was very concentrated, and it's two teams who make the game, who like to play football, and was not easy in second half for us. The beginning of second half was a little bit difficult for us, concentration and something like that. But in the end, we are very happy to take that point in Bamenda here.
How do you find the team of PWD?
Very good team. Like I said in French, how you say that? I give a lot of felicitation to my colleague. Good team who play football, very good. The good player, the explosive player. The player who one against one is very, very difficult. You see the second goal. I am very, very happy for my friend Camo who make the very good job here.
Thank you so much.
And yes, unfortunately, there was a mistake. The game that you just watched, the highlight of that particular game was the game played at the Bamenda Proximity Stadium between the likes of PWD of Bamenda and Canon Sportif of Yaoundé. And that particular game ended on a 2-2 time, as you could hear from the coach of Canon Sportif of Yaoundé. To win a game at the Bamenda Proximity Stadium has to take you a whole lot of energy, and he can attest to the fact that that particular playing ground remains a theater for PWD of Bamenda. And yes, let's take you again to Yaoundé, where that particular game between Unisport and the likes of Colombe Sportif of Nja and Lobo ended in favor of the Doves of the South. We take you to Yaoundé.
If you got talent, we gon' show it. Locked in, match day, silent flex. 4K shots when we film them sets. Player highlights, looking too clean. So loud, who's that next? Joe Biden Jr. on the move. Left to Joe Visuals, bringing that tree from the pitch straight onto screen. Turning young ballers into big news. Locked in, match day, like bright. Catching every run in every stride. If you need coverage, hit online. We make your moves. We came from the mud with a camera bag. Now we got players trying to book us fast. We ain't on the lens, but we still shoot clips. Can't stop work, gotta build this brand. Every touch, every pass, every goal. Slow motion replacing on my mode. Young boy trying to make goal one day, so we...
Oui, c'est le leader du championnat et c'est tout à fait normal que celui qui est en tête, n'est-ce pas, puisse bien défendre. Ils ont très bien joué. Je crois que la première mi-temps, on avait la possibilité, n'est-ce pas, de marquer plus d'un but. On ne l'a pas fait malheureusement. Mais la deuxième mi-temps, je crois qu'avec les conseils qu'on a de nos joueurs au vestiaire, on a su encore bien se remobiliser. On a su, sur le plan athlétique, n'est-ce pas, amener l'adversaire à dépenser vraiment de l'énergie. Ils ont baissé en régime. C'est pour ça qu'on avait la possibilité de marquer encore 2 ou 3 buts, mais je peux féliciter encore les joueurs pour cette performance. Je crois que là, c'est une victoire méritée qu'il va falloir vraiment saluer. Nous, on a cette ambition et je crois que ce que nous, on a dans notre rang, c'est de gagner tous nos matchs et voir ce qui va se passer. Mais je crois que ça sera vraiment jouable jusqu'à la dernière minute parce que là, vous voyez beaucoup des équipes. Nous sont seulement à l'affût de ce titre, mais j'ai vu cet après-midi, le leader avait en face l'ancien leader du championnat. Donc, nous, on ne partait pas en invective. On savait qu'on a le potentiel pour pouvoir jouer ce match. Je crois que cet après-midi, on mérite encore plus de respect.
Merci Seigneur, merci. Merci Seigneur, merci. Merci Seigneur, merci. Merci Seigneur, merci.
And yes, that is what grabbing 6 points from the title holders meant for Column Sportive of Nja and Lobo. And mind you that with that 3-1 victory for Column, it has reduced the number of points that Unisport equally was separated from them. Congratulations equally to Enoch Juta, the product of Best Stars Academy of the Southwest region, who has scored 2 goals straight in 2 games. And equally away from what transpired in that particular game, let's take a look at the entire match day 22nd of the FTN Elite after a 2-2 tie. RS Fortuna equally was defeated by Egli of the Mongo 2-0, while it was split points for PWD of Bamenda and Canon Sportive of Yaoundé. Column 3 Unisport 1. And equally away from the result, let's take a look at how the standings of the MTN Elite 1 Championship looks like after the playing days or after those particular results that I just read. On the first position is still Unisport with a total of 46 points onto their name after 22 playing days. Second position is Column Sportive of Nja and Lobo. It is a tie with Dynamo, a total of 43 points altogether. Where you have Cotton Sport of Garwa at the 4th position with 39 points. PWG of Bamenda follows with 33 points. Canon with 32 points. Panther 31 points. Victoria United 30 points. Gazelle Football Academy 29 points. Egli of the Menwa sits at the 10th position with a total of 25 points. Stade Renard 22 points. Egli of the Mongo 21 points. And on the red zone, you have Fubu Azu and RS Fortuna with a total of 17 and 14 points so far, which means that if the MTN Elite 1 Championship has to end right now, you're going to have Fubu Azu and the likes of Eglo of Mongo to why not be relegated to the MTN Elite 2 Championship. And away from that, let's take you to see how the weekend for the MTN Elite 1 Championship is going to look like. Mind you, we are going to be having very, very interesting fixtures, especially for the fact that we are counting last playing days, and we have Dynamo Football Club of Douala and the likes of Color Sportive of Nja and Lobo. We will be struggling to get a win this weekend to be able to match up the same points totality with the likes of Unisport. And where on Sunday the 7th of June 2026, Dynamo Football Club of Douala will clash against Cotton Sport of Garwa at the Bona Musadi Stadium, and that game is going to be played at exactly 3:30. Meanwhile, Egli of the Menua will welcome Gazette Football Academy at the Mbamenzi Stadium at exactly 3 p.m. While over there in the Yaoundé at the Amadou Ayijo Stadium, RS Fortuna will clash against PWG of Bamenda at exactly 2 p.m. Meanwhile, in the same stadium, Canon Sportive of Yaoundé will clash against Colombe Sportive of Nja and Lobo at 4 p.m. While Stade Renard of the Mela will welcome group leaders Unisport at exactly 3:30 at the Melong Stadium. Meanwhile, Panther Sportive of Nde will clash against Victoria United at 3:30 at the Banjul Stadium. And to crown match day 23 of the MTN Elite 1 Championship on Monday the 8th of June 2026, You will have the likes of Fubu Azul to clash against Aigle Royal of the Mongo. And that is it for the MTN Elite One Championship for the weekend fixtures. So if you are in the West region, in the Central region, do not hesitate. And why not the Littoral region? Do not hesitate to visit this particular stadium to entice your eyes with beautiful football. And now let's talk about the MTN Elite 2 playoffs begins this particular weekend with the playoffs down. Imagine that the playoffs down is comprised of teams that are battling for a maintenance at the level of the MTN Elite 2 Championship, which means that after June 18, teams that have not been able to grab possible points are going to be relegated back to the various regional league. And let's take a look at the fixtures for tomorrow in terms of the playoffs down of the MTN Elite 2 Championship, where on Saturday, tomorrow Saturday, you're going to be having the likes of Tonnerre Football Club to clash against USD, and you have Yafu 2 to clash against Sable of Batier in terms of the MTN Elite 2 playoffs down in the Yaoundé. And equally away from the playoffs up and down, and equally the MTN Elite 1 Championship and Esame and Mali. Let's talk about the Southwest Regional League Mini Interpose. 13th of June is the date in which the competition will start. Mind you, the Mini Interpols is a platform where you have teams who qualified battle among themselves for just one spot, one team to qualify in more than 6 teams at the level of the National Interpols, where the battle for the MTN Elite 2 qualification ticket begins. And on the 13th of June, the Southwest Regional League is going to commence their own battle for the National Interpols ticket. And we met with some coaches, some players equally of Manu United FC, Summer Sports equally, who are just making their debut in terms of the competition, and they are why not soliciting for support from the various stakeholders, fans, as they go into this particular battle. And equally to reiterate the fact that the National Mini Interpose will take place at the level of Boya and Elimbe. Let's take a listen at what some of the coaches and the players of Manu United and Summer Sport had to tell us.
Ladies and gentlemen of Southwest Region, I come with good news that the Southwest Mini Interpole will be played this time around on the 30th of June 2026. It's going to be played in Limbe and in Boya. Believe me, it's going to be a very exciting one. It's going to be unique. Football already has been played in almost all divisions of Southwest. This has been the cry of our national president, and this has been the effort of our regional president. We come with good news that it would be good for all of us, those of you whose brothers have partook in the regional league group stage, those of you who are supporters, those of you who are enthusiasts, those who are stakeholders, we invite you to be present in Limbe and Boya from the 13th of June to participate, to come to the field, to watch the football, support your team, support your community, support your brothers, and let's make the Mini Interpole one of its kind. It's going to be great. I can't wait for it to start. See you there. Thank you.
Yes, I'm called Coach Lino Tako. Yes, I'm the team manager of Manu United. I'm pleading for all our fans, home and abroad, from Limbe to Boya to Mutengene to Tiko to all possible Yaoundé. We have a match against Elexpo in Limbe Middle Farm on the 13th of this month. We are calling on people to come massively to cheer up our team. And I'm calling for the homeboys team Limbe. They should come with their kafoyash in the field to come and explain what their boys have been doing in Meme. Thank you so much. Long live Manu. Long live Man United.
Manu!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mamotang Valerie Eku, attacker of Manu United. So we have qualified for the Mini Interpole. So we want to call on the elites. We are around the Southwest region to come and support us on the 13th of June in Limbe. We are playing against Elexpo. So we count on your support, Manu in general. So we thank you all.
My name is Enobi Brandon Samuel. Looking at that question, it is something that was from the very beginning. We had an objective after we qualified from the FACO League. We had an objective that this season we should try as much as possible to get to at least the finals of the mini Interpol. That was our main objective, to get at least to the finals and to go to make some few level at the Cup of Cameroon. But so far it doesn't work for us at the Cup of Cameroon, but we thank God that it's working for us at the mini Interpol. So that was our objective.
All right, the dates have been set. It is 2 weeks from now, and you and your boys are in training intensively. It is against Talented Football Academy come I think the 14th. How is it? How are the preparations going and expected to be going for Summer Football Academy?
Yeah, so we thank God. Talented is a very good team. It's a team with a lot of experience with young and old and also mature players. They have been in the game for quite some time. But our preparation took us unaware because we knew that there's going to be some time, but all of a sudden we saw that it was brought back to the 13th. So we are just resuming. Today is our third training session, but we believe God and we believe in ourselves. We know that seeing that Talented is a very good team, we have to work hard to make sure that we are able to meet up with Talented and try to scale our way through to the next round.
Yeah, you mentioned the fact that your opponent are a mix of experience and young, but your team too has been an experienced and young combination. Valerie Baka is there, the goalkeeper Greg is there. We've seen players like Karika, very young, Precious too is young, and Davin Perez is a very young who has been firing. How is that? Are you expecting that to work in your favor, the combination of youth and experienced players?
Yeah, now it's going to be depending on how I'm going to manage them to make sure that they are able to meet up, because training session depends. So also seeing that I'm having a couple of young players and a couple of some mature players. So now depends on our training level. So we are going to work hard, like I said, to make sure we are able to meet up with Talented, because Talented is also a very good team. We played them some time ago in a friendly match which they won us. It was 2-1 in this same pitch. So we have to do our best, bringing in players like Ebaka, Valerie, Gregson, and Vincent. So these are mature players that we're actually counting on them with their experiences. So we are going to use them and see how we'll be able to skate through and see how we can. If not, why not winning the match? So that's just it.
Okay, Coach Enobi Brandon, you have been in the game. You have been in the game, QSA, and at this level you've had it multiple times. So as a coach, how is that going to be for you with a new category and back in the mini Interpol?
I actually want to thank God for the experiences which I've acquired, and not only from KUSA, but because by the grace of God I've been able to attend some certain level of training at the level of CAF, a lot of FICA food. I have support from my bosses. We have the CT, the coach Nzip. We also have the CT, our coach Aisi, who is in Tico. I have Coach Maebi and other relevant coaches like Coach Bana, and there are so many of them which I seek consent, I seek advices. Coach Agbo, the former player of the former coach of under 23 national team Lions. I seek advices from them and they give me directive. I want to believe that coupled with this, it makes me who I am today, because I'm somebody who wants to learn. I always learn from them. So I think that with that, I'll be able by the grace of God to attain a
And yes, you have heard from coaching staff and the players of Mayo United FC, who will be playing the mini Interpols for the Southwest Regional level for their first time engaging in the Southwest Regional League. And the coach equally of Summer Sports, NOB, who equally told you that they are why not ready as of 13 June is soon approaching. We take up this breakout. When we come back, we will be in the corridors of the 2026 FIFA World Cup hosted by Mexico, Canada, and the likes of America. And yes, we are in the corridors of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it's been an amazing time, especially for the African representatives that are already traveling to their various camp nations. And it's been one training session to the other. But before we get to talk to you about how Africans actually got to their various camping nations, let's take a look at this magnificent arrival, or should I say signaling, of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, made up of giants players who will be representing their various countries in this particular World Cup that is coming up, which means that June 11 is the date that is delayed. Take, watch, and why not smile?
No! Killian! How many times? No improv, no theatrics. Just head the ball! With your head! You're not even listening to me! None of these players listen to me, okay? We need to control this somehow. These players are doing whatever they want all the time.
It's taking so long, honestly.
What's the problem?
The director.
It's not okay. It's
As you
not
guys find the way, stand by. Kim's walking in.
Kim's here.
Give a second, guys.
Just give us 2 minutes.
Bro, I ain't even got 1 minute. What we doing? The kid's ready. I'm ready.
Guys, what are you doing? Where are you going? Come back!
We'll get there.
Security! Hey, come back here! Excuse me, guys. Guys, we're filming here. Stop!
¿Vieron a Vini?
Nadie como ya sabe.
Puedo agarrar tu pierna.
¡Boludo!
People are saying that Mbappe needs to pass the ball more.
Well, I think it's a ridiculous thing to say. I mean, oh my gosh.
Zlatan will be back.
When the seagulls follow the kill me.
This isn't what we planned!
You've been so patient.
Habían dicho que eran 5 minutos.
No? Not yet.
What are they doing out there? Sorry about that, guys. The point that I'm making is that we wrote the script for you.
The goats, goodbye.
The goats, goodbye. Yeah.
For you. No, you got it. No, for you. This is made for you. The goats, goodbye.
I mean, you're both the goats.
Someone's running into the rig building.
Stop!
Back up! Back up! Back up!
Back up! Back up!
Why won't you just die?
Dive in. They say it gets lonely at the top, not over here. Hey, listen. Yo. What's going on?
They're back?
Everybody go!
Cameras, get ready, cameras.
This looks fun. What are y'all shooting?
Lower the flames! And roll!
Don't ask me if Haaland will lift off the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but it tells you that that was a well-scripted, why not chase of this particular trophy. And it's been an amazing time with you. Still in the corridors of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Let us look at some FIFA communiques in terms of the rules and regulations for this particular edition of the competition, where the first communique is about the offside, where you are going to be having a new technology bringing forth offside, or to be able to identify offside, where you're going to have a total of assistant referees will receive instant alert for clear offside within a minute of 10 centimeter plus. We're allowing a quick flag decision equally and reducing unnecessary play and injury. And why not time constraints, where you have human officials will still have the final say, while close and subjective offside calls will continue to be reviewed manually, which means that this particular new technology for the offside will be there, but you have the referee still who will be allowed equally to make some decisions by himself. And still in the corridors of the FIFA World Cup, let's look at so far the pairings, rather the ranking so far ahead of the World Cup for the African continent, where you have Morocco ranked 7 globally And this is no surprise for anybody that has been following football in Cameroon, seeing Morocco ranked 7 in terms of their football positioning, where in all categories this particular nation has proven it, and they continue